Greetings from Atolia. I'm Lord Bones and I'm posting on the Aerial Heights channel with a Let's Play on Sanctuary RPG, which is another video game in the Humble monthly list. And I played a little bit of this because I kind of wanted to figure out what this game really was about. So I'm just going to override the previous one. I'm going to go straight into the cutscene because of the fact that the music in this section now is really, really cool. It just is. It's very nice, sort of text-based, sort of retro style in the music, but in the background of this situation on the cutscenes, and most of the battle scenes are quite good retro music as well. But I'm just going to go through the cutscene, shall I, instead? So, you are a wizard and enjoy copious amounts of intelligence. What you lack in your brawn, you more than make up for in your smarts. You blast enemies with magic and place curses on their mothers. Casting spells is what you're born to do, and you do it well. So I press X basically to start to go through my character, and whilst I'm doing that there, I'm just going to basically explain to you what I'm probably going to do in this game. What I'm probably going to do in this game is whenever I have to, let's say, level up a character, because it is very much so in the JRPG wherein we just sort of have to occasionally spend a large amount of time training up. I'll just cut that bit out if I don't think I can actually keep myself talking for that long. I'm currently now just customising my character. As you can see, by the way, the entire art style is sort of, it looks as if it was been typed, as if it was like an old style RPG, which is actually very nice for someone that actually sort of remembers these sort of, well, now it's called interactive fiction, I believe, as text adventures are, but someone that kind of remembers that there. So we're going to go to that place, the south place, and we're going to be Huskian, because that's probably the best one for them, and I am not a tough person, so we're going to go softcore. Now this is the intro cinematic that I want to play because the music is really good, and I'm going to talk over obviously I'm going to read out the bits that need to be read out. We thought the book could be closed for good. We thought that day would never come. This day would never come, rather. We were wrong. And as you can see, even though it's written in a sort of text adventure style, it still looks like a book. It still looks like it should look. Many moons ago, there existed a mystical blade so large, so powerful. And you can still tell what this here is as well. And it looks like quite a cool sword as well. That it would spell certain doom for the living if it was ever stolen. 20% here? No. The matron, she wanted to find that majestic sword. After years of searching, only to come out dry. Was that a Triforce? The sword's hiding place was revealed in the last pages of Ildon. She managed to locate the sword and pry it from the hardened stone. Sort of like the sword and stone, actually, from like the Arthur books. Wielding the great power, the matron sought to destroy all life. I mean the Camelot, the French novel. Not. I suppose Arthur it was the Sword and Stone, the Disney film. Enter Cyrus, the Magnificent. Yes, that is his actual name. His purpose? To banish the matron and protect all who remained. As you can see, you can sort of tell that's a person as well. After the Great War, he managed to seal her away in an icy crystal. And his eyes open for some reason. I don't know why his eyes opens, but even a mighty wizard such as Cyrus was no match for the darkness. With the crystal shattered, the matron was freed from her prison. And now this next scene here, I think, is a very good sort of text art. This here, you know exactly what that there is. It's in the middle of sort of a sea or an ocean or somewhere, and it's an island. I think that's very easy to sort of see where it is. So even though the art style is very basic, no one knows what became of Cyrus, not a trace of him remains. You still sort of get a complete idea of what you're actually looking at, which I really like about the game. It's got a nice charm to it. Some say Cyrus will come back for us. That I cannot believe. And that there is the opening cutscene, basically, of the entire thing. And I don't know how I ever could. Actually, now that's the end of that cutscene. So now it basically randomizes this piece of text now for what I chose in the beginning. So your name is Lord Bones, you're a wizard of Huskian descent, you were born with a tongue as large as a walrus, raised by moles, you have a family for voles and digging holes, recalling a past life as a sexual beagle has now been your biggest regret. One to enjoy a lemon cream pie, you always cream the competition. A couple hours ago you were a newt. Your food... What? Your food disagrees with you. You pass out in a pool of your own vomit. Out of nowhere, a woman carrying another woman drops the woman and runs. You smack her in the face with a sack of potatoes. This is your story. That's a very weird beginning to a story. This is the person that was carrying a woman and then dropped her, and then you hit her around the head with the... What? I've been looking for you. Really? I think you were actually looking for that woman that you just dropped on the floor back there. Take these items. I'm not sure who gave them to me, but they're items. Head over to the gate. Yes, the gate over there, gate 16. So we now have items from a random person. So we have a... What was that actually? It's a wand. That's quite cool actually, because usually you don't get the item you actually want at the beginning. I definitely didn't get a wand as a wizard before. So let's go over to this gate over here. And obviously we see our first battle. Now, talking through the interface here, the enemy is the top bar and I am the bottom bar. So as you can see, the enemy now is the red bar at the top and I am the green bar at the bottom. That's basically full, and I am just going to do my attacks so it's a bit easier. Okay, so blue slime. It doesn't look like a blue slime. I suppose it maybe looks like a blue slime merged as a person. Listen closely. My name is Diane, and who's the name of the person that you just dropped? Take the grassy road to the north. The matron must be stopped at all costs. Good luck, Lord Bones. So she knows about this matron person. Okay, so this happens at the end of every single one. You just basically review things. And one of the things that happens is you get random item drops, because this is all randomly generated, by the way. So you attained a silver key. Okay, level up, and I can choose what to level up. I already kind of know what to level up here, because I've done a wizard before. I'm going to level up that this time. And wands is probably the best way to do this. So, now the game basically involves you attacking a few enemies until you get to the town, which is pretty simple really. Pretty simple because the fact that you are, even at the very beginning, very much so further up, higher up level wise. So, a random person. Hey there, welcome to West Haven. My name's Blacksmith. Really? Your parents called you Blacksmith from birth? I'm not sure. That's not your real name, surely. Be careful of the terminal. It's guarding that gate leading to the camp. As a wizard, your feral temporarily gives you an infinite mana. You have unlocked the new abilities, Ultimate and Feral Ultimate. So I get an Ultimate now, do I? Okay. So I can go to West Haven Fields or Gate 17. But I now can go to the Blacksmith if I so desire. Let's have a look at the items. Well, there is a crossbow. No, thank you. I don't want a crossbow. There is an axe. I don't really want an axe. Boom, excuse me. And what's this item here? That's a hammer. I don't really want a hammer either. You might notice, by the way, that what happens is whenever you don't have an item, he salvages it and basically breaks it down, so you get one chance to be able to say yes or no. It's very much so like a roguelike type deal. Now, one thing we can do here, if you so desire, actually, which might be useful, is to go over to the campground and dig a hole. Yes. So I got some wood from that one. I can dig deeper for some mine ore. Now you see on the right hand side there's an energy bar that will go down and will revive every single day in the actual game. Now I'll be able to use this ore later on to be able to assemble weapons and shields and things, which might be quite useful for me. I can actually build a crafting table right now actually, but I don't know if I can actually craft anything. What can I actually craft? I don't have anything. I don't have raw hide, splint, soul shard, or I don't have 100,000 freaking gold. That is a lot of gold. Let's go back, shall we then? And I'm just going to go to Westfield and do some fighting, I guess. Lurg is really gesturing at me. What? How could this thing rudely gesture at me? I guess is it bowing its head? Hint: a group of snails is called, and it's whatever that word is there. Edscar Grutier. That's not really much of a hint, to be fair. Okay, I think I can take on a cow quite easily. And I'm going to... Oh, it's now guarding itself. I'm pretty sure it's a cow. Well, it might be a bull, I suppose. And by gesturing, it might be sort of leaning towards me, I guess. So I've got a Galupa. So, hint, enemies will continually drain your MP. Okay, so I'm going to be aware of that attack, I suppose. I don't know whether this person even does that attack, though. I think those hints at the bottom are basically random. Okay. So now we've got a skeleton straight away. That's good, I suppose. I don't know. Okay, let's do the finish there. Shall I risk it? No. Let's just do that there, because you can only heal so many times outside of battle anyway, so I'll do that instead. You have trounced the skeleton, so I get another level up. So I'm going to put them into intelligence and wisdom, because I want to increase my damage and increase how much MP that I have. And I did max HP last time purely because of the fact I generally don't run out of MP in the beginning of the game, and I'm going to do that again because I generally don't run out of MP, the magic power, early on in the game. We generally run out of it a little bit later on, just after the first little boss. So I've got my wolf to attack, which is going to be pretty easy. Again, this interface here is pretty similar to the old style of text adventures here, in which I type things down here and then press enter to it, by the way. So I think I should go to the gate 17. It says go to gate 17, and defeat the terminal. I remember that battle actually, and that battle was actually quite difficult. So instead, actually, I think what I might do is I might just do a few little quick sort of... Oh, I didn't see what that was actually. Was that like a weird... Maybe I'll be able to look back on the footage to see what that actually was, but it looked like a weird sort of insect type deal. No, that one actually, that's what I want to do. Okay, oh bugger out. I've messed that one right up. If you haven't noticed, by the way, what you have to sort of do with the attacks is you have... Oh, that's an eagle has leapt onto you. Okay. What you have to do, by the way, let's say if I wanted to do a electrocute there, which is number 2, it then tells me what to do next, which is number 1, which is the linker, and then number 3, and that's basically the sort of, not so much skill, but what you generally have to do in these things. And if you messed up like I just did, then it's not very good at all. You've eliminated the eagle. I'm now leveled up, so I'm going to do the same thing I did again. I'm probably going to upgrade my MP. Should I upgrade my MP one more time so it's over 600? Yeah, so it makes it over 600. Then next time I'll go and upgrade all my MP, I think. Okay, so I think what I can do here is I can go over and we can defeat this terminal. Now this terminal here probably wouldn't have existed back when sort of sci-fi wasn't really around, but you know, the terminal awaits you. Terminal, beep boop boop. I will terminate you. So this here is a boss essentially. This boss will attempt to lock onto you. If you reposition yourself, the lock meter will be dismissed. If the boss locks on, a missile will launch at your face. Now the boss says, user error detected, deleting user. So it's trying to delete me here. And as you can see, it's got a lot of HP up there. Now I did electrocute last time, quite a bit. I don't know whether electrocute is actually a good attack for this enemy in particular, but you know. So let's do an ignite, shall we? Let's see how well that does. So ignite took off, what was that, like 3 of them bars? And now down to 381. I can't heal at any points. Let's try to do a fireball. Let's see how good that does. So that's taken quite far down. So I've now got a question mark. Only 1 instance of master race detected. Lock on, speed graded. That might be also a reference to the whole PC master race situation there, by the way. Okay, so I don't want to do... Well, actually, could I do live tap? Do I need to do live tap? Not particularly. I could do /. Does that do anything to it? Not really, did it really? I didn't do much to that actually. Let's go with the good old fireball because we know that kind of works. Let's do a quick heal. Our MP is at 93. And now, I don't know... I'm not exactly sure when we should reposition myself here, to be fair. Beep boop boop. My internal circuit's on fire. Woe is me. Why would a machine say woe is me? It's a bit strange, to be fair. I wouldn't have thought a machine would have said that kind of thing. I guess it depends on who programmed it. So that thing is burning now, as you can see up there. Or this seems to be. Can I just heal slightly? Because that's really difficult. Can I get... I don't need more MP. I can just go straight to finish this. And do I want to actually just do that? Yes, I do. See, my query then was whether or not I wanted to carry on attacking or whether I wanted to heal myself first, just in case it attacked me in the meantime. It was one move away from probably attacking me. Goodbye, world. That there's probably a reference as well to the first thing people generally are coding these things, which is hello, world. As well as, obviously, all the references. You sift through the wreckage of the terminal, examining microchips and circuit boards. What is this? Where does the machine come from? Not having the answers, you bring the machine back to the blacksmith. Blacksmith, this robot was built on the city of Caladora. Really? How do you know that? Blacksmith throws you a broken memory chip. Made in Caladora by T. Machinist Industries. It is etched on the back. I've heard rumours about him. Some say he's brilliant, others say he's in a league with the matron. You have to find this machinist if you want to answer or want more answers. But Caladore's a long way from here. They say it's filled with robots. If you want to go there, you'd better get started now. During the night, the pieces of the terminal reassemble themselves and sneak out the blacksmith's front door. You haven't seen the last of me, says Terminal. As you prepare for the journey ahead, you come across the dehevelled, wild-eyed local. Citizen, help us! Help! You stop to listen, wondering what's wrong. Some crazy man is killing people, harvesting them for organs. He feeds the scraps to some creatures living in our town monastery. That doesn't seem like a particularly plausible story. You inquire further. This crazy man calls himself a doctor. He showed up a few weeks ago and drove the Brotherhood monks in the Great Monastery. He and his bandit henchmen have been cutting people up and selling their organs, then feeding the remains to creatures chained up in the monastery basement. You nod solemnly, wondering whether you should help these people. The path to the monastery involves heavily lengthy detour and it can't afford any distractions. The Brotherhood has a lot of valuables stashed in the monastery. The monks didn't take any when they ran. If you rid the doctor of if you rid of the doctor, everything is yours. Calador can wait. Okay, basically out there is telling us that this now is a sort of side quest on the actual main thing. Great job smashing up a terminal. I was worried for a second there. Bumbling baboons. Bandits are incoming. Ready your weapons. So you've obtained a soul shard, which looks strangely sort of like a sort of graphics card graphics card type deal, actually, or network card actually type deal, which is a little bit weird. You slain the terminal, but apparently bandits are incoming. So item drop. I've got what? A shield that I may as well equip because it's not actually doing anything bad to me here. But for some reason it's giving me intellect. I'm not sure how that happens, to be fair. So now essentially, I've got to go and destroy the rogue camp with those guys in. Now what I'm going to do first is I'm going to hop over to the campground and see if I've got any more energy left. Nope, I can't, because I've not got any energy. Oh, I've got energy left, I've got loads of energy. Okay, good. We're going to do this quickly so I can get a good amount of stuff. I've now got 100 iron ore. Do I want to assemble the shield? Because I don't know whether that shield's going to be better than the shield that I just got 2 minutes ago, when I definitely want to assemble a sword. Is there anything I can craft in here? I can craft a handcraft mats. What does that mean? Crafting failed. I have no idea what just happened there. Okay, fair enough. I lost the items, I lost that shard, obviously. No idea there. Okay, let's go craft a shield anyway then, shall I? Assemble the shield. All that means is it just gives me the shield up. And it is basically worse than the shield I just got, unfortunately. So I'm going to salvage it for... I got a raw hide. I need 3 of them in order to get anything back from the previous thing anyway. Okay. And instantaneously we have obtained a rose. Okay. I'm not sure what that means. So, and instantaneously we got another event actually here as well. So, Erenug, make me a matron sandwich on white bread, please. What? How is that? Why did I level up there? So you just come and leveled me up. Okay, that's a bit weird. I'm not even sure why that is a situation. Okay, now I could do with either upgrading armor or MP. I'm going to raid some MP because I might need it later on. So now we've got a different enemy here. It's called a lurk. It's trampled on your left foot. Hint: cheese gives skeletons a temporary boost in armor and flatulence. Okay, I'm not even sure how that even works. They don't have any digestive system, surely. So we're going to heal there, shall we? Because we almost died then. This thing takes off a hell of a lot off of me. Okay, that's like a big bear type deal, obviously. So we're going to go ahead and do this again. And we've got a merchant has been spotted walking into the blacksmith's forge. Check to see if they'd like to assist you in your quest. So we can go over to the blacksmith's forge and see the merchant, shall we? Where is it? Okay, so mercenaries. Can I just talk to him? Oh, you can just talk to him as well. Hey, diddly-doo, what about the strange woman? Yeah, about that strange woman. Watch your tongue, that's dying of Light's watch. What's the Light's watch? You can think Cyrus almost defeated the matron himself. He had help. Can you tell me more? I'm just a blacksmith. Go talk to a scholar or something. Okay, didn't realise you could even talk to these people acting that way. Okay, I've actually got a better look at now what that previous thing was. I didn't know it was before, the insect. It's a parrot that has vomited on you, and it does kind of like a huge sort of dragonfly, I guess, type deal. There is sort of some artistic sort of merit to your own interpretation of what you're actually seeing on the screen, I suppose, here. Let's do the finisher, it's probably going to be enough for him. It is. And now for some reason we can see sort of a castle behind us. I'm not quite sure what this means. I reckon what we'd probably do is walking around this field as I'm sort of levelling up here. So let's go straight to the next battle, shall we? And it's a Glooper, which I'm not sure if you previously had a Glooper in any of the previous battles. Not that difficult though. We can just go and head straight to do that. And do we level up now? Yes, we do. So we go to level up that, and that. And now I need to basically be at level 6 to 10. But it's now night time, I noticed. Now, previously I said before that the energy restores every single sort of day or whatever. Or, I don't know whether it does actually. All I know is that I thought it was, so I went back the next day. But what happens at night is you tend to get harder enemies. So we've now got an event here. Hill exploration. Sure. We can explore some areas coming in a hill. So number 1, we can explore area 1. You have stumbled upon an enemy, a skeleton. A molten affluent skeleton is ahead on the road. Terminal's favourite game is... what? Number munchers. Okay, that's just a hint is just random, I think, then. Oh, bloody hell, look at the health up there. Okay, this is going to be a battle and a half, I think. Do the finisher and then heal. We're probably going to do that a lot, I think. Probably going to go... Oh, buggering hell. The moment he tramples me, I am pretty dead. Let's try not to get killed by it. 3. Nope, not 4. 3. Can I get him? Yes, I can. Just about. Okay, so I splattered the skeleton. I probably did get a... If I don't get a level up right now, that's going to be a bit weird. Okay, so I've got a shield that is considerably worse, actually, than what I've got currently. So we're going to salvage that shield into its raw parts, and I get a... Obtain 2 wood splints. Okay, that's not too bad then. Let's explore the second area, shall we? So I stumbled upon an event. Okay, so strange stone. A group of glowing stones are on the ground. Eat them, smash them, sit on them, walk away. Let's sit on them. I think that might be. I don't know. Stones reassemble into an item underneath you. Oh, I've got an item, shall I? You have obtained 1 scrap metal, crafting material. You have stumbled upon an item drop. So what have I got now then? So I've got a shield that is considerably worse than my current shield, so I'm going to salvage that and obtain scrap metal, that's fine. Let's go for the next one. You've stumbled upon an item. What item did I get this time? I got 2 scrap metals, so I might be able to craft some things later on actually. Once I've finished exploring these hills. Another item here? Bloody hell, there's a lot of items, isn't there, in this place? So I've got a shield, and unfortunately the shield must be just really good. I don't know how on earth I even managed to get that shield, but okay. Let's do this last area. Is this going to be a boss or something? Nope, it's an item. Again, another item. Is it going to be anything interesting? Kind of. I mean, the problem is that the attack is huge, but I don't know whether I get more damage from the wand because of me healing things up. This is now going to be a difficult situation here. I have no skill in polearms. I'm going to salvage it because I have no skill in polearms and I don't want more skill in polearms. Whereas I can level up my intelligence. Let's go over to where was I previously? The campground over here because now I can craft some. I can craft housing apparently. Upgrade housing here. Requires some stuff. Residents upgraded. Item drop rate for digging increased. So, okay, so I've now got a higher chance of things happening. I don't actually have... Now I've just wasted those two things. I no longer have enough to make a handcraft charm anymore. But that's not the worst thing in the world. I need a few little things, so maybe at one point I'll be able to actually come back here and do something. Can I actually got some energy? I've got a lot of energy, and I'm mining one ore every time here, you know. Yes. How is this more? This is dramatically less, to be fair. Okay, fair enough. I'm going to go back over to here, I guess, then. I guess we're going to keep leveling up a little bit. So we got an event here. Some random onions. What appears to be onions are on the floor. So I can boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. That's actually quite good, that's. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. I'm going to stick them in a stew, of course I am. You don't have a stew to put them in. That's just the end of it, okay. See, some of these are actually quite comical, to be fair. A worm. A worm is a head. It's very slimy. Pet the slimy worm. Kick the slimy worm. Kiss the slimy worm. I will pet the slimy worm. The worm smiles and hands you an item. You obtain scrap metal. Okay, that's not too bad. Another event. Bloody hell. Crafting material. Appear some kind of crafting material. Pick it up. You obtain craft material. Raw hide. Now, actually, I remember that we had one behind some armour. So let's craft into some armour, shall we? Now, I have no idea how this thing works anymore. So we basically have to wait until the durability happens. So we need to make this low durability, high durability. So we need to make this. Let's do 1. What happens then? It means it goes down slowly. We need to make that progress bar go all the way up, don't we? Without making it too hot. Because if it goes too hot, then we end up screwing up the entire thing. But I want the quality to be quite high, as well as the durability on this thing. If the durability goes to 0, then we're basically buggered. So, okay, it's now 36.56. Now it's boiling. Let's wait a turn, shall we? And now let's go to a light. Now we can actually, we're actually good now. Let's go and do strong. And now let's wait for a second. And now let's do a light until the end. And now I've crafted the item. Now I kind of get how this works. Durability is absolutely rubbish though on this. And that is not the best situation in the world to be. Okay, so I've got something. I've got a shadow plate, defense 13. Look at the intellect and vitality on that there though. Bloody hell. For me at this stage now, that's actually quite a good item. So I've now got a bunch more armour. I don't think I can actually craft anything else. No, I can't. I need wood splints, raw hide, soul shards and things. But I probably won't need the raw hide because I'm probably not going to make another piece of armour just yet. Okay, so I'm going to go back over to the grounds and we're going to take a look over here. So we've got an event over here. Broken armour. Broken armour is found on the ground. Eat it, pick it up, smash it, walk away. Pick it up the armour. Okay, that's pretty much easy enough. And this is dramatically worse than what I've got currently. By quite a big way. So we're going to salvage this. And I'm going to get scrap metal. I was kind of hoping for raw hide then a little more. But you know, scrap metal will actually do. Okay, so we're going to... Okay, sludge is standing with this leg spread. How on earth is a sludge... What? It doesn't make any sense. How can this slime stand with his leg spread? Okay, we're going to finish him off there. And we didn't get any level up there, but that's perfectly fine. We've got another eagle, because apparently eagles are plentiful here. Okay, so we're going to just attack him and kill him straight away. And we've now got another battle coming our way. A skeleton. That looks quite scary, but isn't quite scary actually. Bloody hell, that wasn't scary whatsoever. Okay, so I think we're one day away from being the next day. Well, the next day I'll conclude this video, I think. So, a mercenary spotted walking into the blacksmith's forge. Check to see if likely to assist you on a quest. Now those are guys I might use when I go to this rogue camp, which basically are guys that you can hire and they will sort of help you out a little bit. You can't use them too much because otherwise they'll end up dying and just walking back to the blacksmith and you'll have to hire them again. But also you can't use them too much because you keep on having to buy their time, as it were, because they're basically sort of doing this as a job. So I might do that later on when we go to the camp over there. Okay, so that's fine then. They're all done now. They're all sorted with. It's not quite day yet, which is a bit weird. So we've got another skeleton. It's pretty easy. Yeah, I've murdered a skeleton. I thought I'd been murdered by a skeleton now. I'm thinking, bloody hell. Okay, so we're going to do more intellect and more wisdom because I want to really be a good wizard here. And I want to upgrade my MP. I don't really need to upgrade anything else, to be fair, because of the fact that I am so sort of leveled up in other areas. Now, somehow we've only got 993 when we had 1,000 health before. I have no idea why we had 1,000 health before and not now. It's a bit weird. That's a pretty simple boss there. And we got a skeleton straight away again. I think that's because we're at night, by the way. At night, the enemies sort of a little bit harder and they sort of jump out at you a little more. So, ooh, oh bloody hell, this is not good. A wyvern slammed into your crotch. What? Surely, okay, so I'm on the ground now holding my downstairs. Okay, fair enough. This guy has some serious health. Oh bloody hell, has exposed. Okay, I can't really do much here. Okay, let's heal up first. Let's go 1, 2, 3, finish. I've got a wound here actually there if you notice. Okay, we've killed him quite easy there. That was actually quite easy. But did I actually get... I didn't even level up there, did I? Okay, and straight away a bloody skeleton come along. Straight again, another skeleton comes along. I don't know why on earth... Oh, bloody hell. I want that first. So why on earth does like a bajillion skeletons come out? And it's now daytime, and we're not going to conclude this video. I did put a few skips in there when things were basically the same as before, and when I was taking a drink, essentially. So please rate, comment, and subscribe to this video if you want to see more from me. My content on my channel is way more critical, sort of review type content, and it's over on youtube.com/thelordbones, or there is a link on the left hand side of your screen now, or in the description, or if you're on mobile, there's a card on the screen. Subscribe to Aerial Heights if you want more of these videos and more Let's Plays from me and I guess the other people if they do them, like show ass and people out. And I will catch you next time. Goodbye.